what would set a girl apart for you to see her differently? That's my question.
That's a good
question.
That's a good question. And I think at the point in my life now, if I were dating and I was trying to find a new girl, I'd be looking for so many tiny things. You know what? Like they say, in the eyes of an amateur, there's many possibilities, but in the eye of the expert, there's few. Right. So like if you're a boxer and you're an amateur, it's chaotic. But if you're a professional, it's pretty simple. It's left or right. You know what to look for. So I feel like, because I'm an old man, 35 today, I kind of feel like I know what to look for, and I'd be looking for a billion tiny little things. So if I let's say I'm dating a new girl and I walk into a high-end restaurant, and some guy or someone or some girl, oh hi, and she's like, oh hi, instant red flag. Why the fuck? Why do you know this bitch in this restaurant? How many times you been in this restaurant? Who's that?
A red flag.
Who's that bitch? Who's this dude? Oh, he's my friend. He's a promoter. Red flag. There's no such thing as male friends.
Oh,
bullshit.
Bam.
But like,
all right, that one I get. Male friends, it's a little bit alarming. It's like, why? But I get
women don't actually realize what men find attractive, because if you did, you'd all act completely different.
Bam.
You ain't got a clue,
Bing
right?
bong.
So if you go like girls dancing in the club, like no, stand the fuck still. Don't do that. Don't do that. I don't want to see it. It's not sexy. Stop.
Wait, why is
like
this
stop?
girl?
Why
is she saying yes so many times? I'm sorry. She looked like the one to walk into a club and throw it back immediately. I don't know what she's saying yes to. And also standing still in a club. I'm not a big club person, but like I could imagine. I mean, it's gonna be the worst thing if you're dancing. I think he means suggestively dancing, where it's like you throwing it back, which this one I'm pretty sure be doing. I don't know why she's saying yes so aggressively.
Don't do that. I don't want to see it. It's not sexy. Stop. Yeah. Like stop. Dancing in the club. People knowing who she is. Her being busy, I don't trust them busy bitches. If I'm like, it's Tuesday, let's grab lunch. Oh, I can't because, I've got a new opening of my friend's store, and then my cousin is a TikTok influencer, and then after that, I'm going to shut up. I don't like that shit, right? Yo.
That's interesting. I wouldn't necessarily assume hoe, but like, if you do have a lot of places to be, especially as a girl, I don't know. Some people are busy, but I think for the majority... Because most girls is pretty chill. So when you got a lot of things to do and it's not work related, I see what you're saying with that.
I'll tell you, but I know this because through experience, all these tiny things add up to the same thing. They all add up to the same thing. There's no such thing as a girl who goes into high-end restaurants who everybody knows, who's busy all the time, who ain't jumping on some dick. I don't want it, right? So me personally, what would set a girl apart? It would be, I know it sounds completely unrealistic, it'd be a very beautiful, kind, courteous woman who really doesn't know very many people, really doesn't do very much, extremely small circle, who was...
That's not uncommon, though. Like, I know girls like that. I know what he's saying. I think it's hard for him to find it wherever he be at, but I know a lot of girls who are very regular and who have small circles and don't do much. Let me hear the rest of his list.
Honest and open about the fact she's dating somebody, right? If she wants to take a picture of the food, if she takes a picture of the food and my hand's in it, I'll notice that. If she's angling it, so my hand ain't in it. I notice these things. I've been around the block.
Do people do that? Like, what? Maybe she just wants to photo nice, but no, I guess that's interesting. I never thought about it like that. Like, if his hand is not in it, this is interesting. This is some interesting little tidbits.
I ain't gonna say nothing. But like, all right, bitch, yeah, you want the fucking short ribs, but this one finger's gonna upset some dude you're talking to on Insta. Right? Even I'm at the point now where I've been around, I've met beautiful women. And when I say beautiful, I mean 15 out of 10. Yeah. Private Insta, no profile picture. I said, why don't you have a profile picture? Because I don't want guys to follow me. Sheesh. That's the kind of shit I like. Sheesh. And I'm like, yeah, that's a woman, right? But a lot of that's cultural as well. That's very hard.
They're not like worse. I mean, they're not better than other women if they like don't have a profile picture. But I know actually they probably learned that their picture is like, or that they're so much of a smoke show that they're gonna get attention. So to stop it, they know to just not have a profile picture. But it doesn't mean like they're better than other women just because they don't have like a profile or an open profile or, an open IG like that.
And the USA. Colombia. There's other countries you can go to where that's a lot more common. In the USA, all the girls are about clout. They don't give a fuck. Yeah. But it's different. So what I would be looking for is a bunch of tiny little things.
You're in the USA, by the way.
I know, babe. But it's a bunch
on vacation.
Sorry.
For a few days, 3 weeks.
But it's a bunch of tiny little things. And those tiny little things, if it's kind of like it's a good thing I'm not a girl, because if I had the knowledge I have and I was a girl, I'd be dangerous.
Dangerous, bro.
I'd be dangerous.
We see all the time.
I'd have billions in the bank. You don't know how I'd finesse. Oh, I'd kill the game. I'd be Miss fucking timid sitting there. Oh, I've never been here before. Like on my 25th date and shit. I'd kill it. But yeah, like, so, and one more thing I want to say. Another thing that is ultra off-putting, and girls don't realize this, it's extremely off-putting when a man goes on a date with one of them real confident girls. It's off-putting, and I'll tell you why it's off-putting. It's not because I'm insecure. It's because I've just picked you up. You don't know me. I'm a 6'3" kickboxing world champion. I could be a psycho. You don't know me. You're sitting next to me. You're confident as fuck. How many times has big dudes picked your ass up? This should be unfamiliar. You should be a bit nervous. Like, who the fuck's this guy?
Right.
You're all like, oh, hi, yeah, that. I'm like, you should be a bit nervous. Like, who the fuck's this guy? But you're all like, oh, hi, yeah, that. I'm like, oh, you're all right. Another Wednesday, yeah, ho. You understand? So
That's another good observation. You should be a little bit scared. Not necessarily scared, but like, I don't know, aware of like the area. And I feel like that does show on a woman more than it would like on a man. But it's like, like you just hopped in some guy's Ferrari, Bugatti, whatever type of thing. Andrew Tate's there, big dude. And it's just like, you just get into a car, it's just like, hey, let's go. It's a bit,
You could come and sit in my car and just be confident, know some girl in the restaurant, and then sit down and think the date went fine. And by the time the end of it, I'm like, nah, I'm not interested.